Hey Rivalers, welcome back. The wait is over. Marvel Rivals Esports is officially underway. Yesterday, we wrapped up the first stage of the North American tournament, the Swiss System stage. Let's break down everything that happened. A total of 8 teams are invited to the Invitational, announced on March 12th as 100 Thieves, Envy, FlyQuest, NTMR, Rad Esports, Sentinels, Shikigami, and Shroud X. Following this announcement, most teams revealed their rosters, with the most notable presentations coming from FlyQuest and 100 Thieves. The structure of the Swiss system is straightforward. If you lose your first match, you'll face another team that lost their opening game. If you win, you face another winner. In the third and final round, teams with 2 losses meet. The 1 win, 1 loss teams clash, and finally, the previous winners duel it out. The purpose of this is to determine who will face who in the double elimination second round of the tournament. The first day of round 1 matchups were Rad Esports vs 100 Thieves, Sentinels vs NTMR, Envy vs Shroud X, and last off was FlyQuest vs Shikigami. The games kicked off with a mirror match between Rad Esports and 100 Thieves. Unfortunately for Rad, 100 Thieves executed their defense perfectly on the first map, thanks in part to some sweet elims by Doctor Strange and Hela, clinching the win. The second game was staged at the Royal Palace in a domination matchup. 100 Thieves didn't even give Rad a chance, winning the game 2-0. And of course, we got to see some amazing Wolverine pop-offs by 100T Terra as well. NTMR fought hard, but was ultimately overwhelmed by the Sentinels' pure genius and aggression. The match almost turned into a 3-gamer when NTMR pushed the point to 99% before the Sentinels recaptured it with a stunning final retake. In the third game of the day, Envy was practically annihilated by Shroud X. The match ended in a tight 2-0 victory. Convoy on Yggdrasil's path saw Shroud X secure the win, followed by an utter extermination in domination at Burnin T'Challa. Even Shroud, the coach of Shroud X, had some interesting things to say during the match. Some team members even remarked that he sounded like a dad at a baseball game. The final match of day 1 saw FlyQuest clean house in another 2-0 matchup, brutally at its finest as seen on the domination map at Burnin T'Challa, where Fly Energy's stellar performance left no doubt about the team's willingness to go the extra mile. Day 1 was all about 2-0 wins. Let's see who can hold a candle to these victories in future matches. Day 2 round 2 matchups were Shroud X vs Sentinels, 100 Thieves vs FlyQuest, Rad Esports vs Envy, and the last game of day 2 was Shikigami vs NTMR. Game 1 of day 2 kicked off with some exhilarating play, especially on the domination map, where both teams unleashed havoc with support ultimate action. Although Shroud X fell behind in the first round, their resilience forced a 1-1 tie on Convoy. A final, hard-fought battle at Midtown allowed the Sentinels to secure the win. FlyQuest faced off against 100 Thieves but struggled to keep up, getting completely outclassed. The official Marvel Rivals Esports X account highlighted 100 Thieves' aggressive playstyle, noting that they were W-keying on Convoy. Their dominance showed in a 3-0 sweep on Yggdrasil's path, followed by a close 3-2 win on Convoy. Despite being a relatively new team, 100 Thieves proved they're here to compete. Their ability to adapt to the evolving Marvel Rivals meta was clear, with player Vinny summing it up after the match. With this current meta, unless Groot is banned, you always play Groot. In Game 3, Rad Esports faced off against Envy, but fell short in a 1-2 series loss. Despite securing the first map with a 1-0 win, Rad Esports has struggled to find consistent success throughout the tournament. Game 4 was a complete domination ensured by strong team synergy. NTMR defeated Shikigami in a well-played series and guaranteed another 2-0 victory for the day. Day 3 marked the final Swiss stage, setting the stage for the double elimination bracket with these matchups: 100 Thieves vs Sentinels, Shroud X vs FlyQuest, NTMR vs Envy, and Shikigami vs Rad Esports. Two powerhouse teams kicked things off with a domination match, where 100 Thieves gameplay took center stage. Their dominance on the point was unmistakable, even as the Sentinels rallied back to force a third match on the Convoy map. At the Hall of Jalia in a nail-biting third match, 100 Thieves clinched the series 2-1, demonstrating not only their skill, but also the confidence that has drawn comparisons with established teams like VP. FlyQuest delivered a quick cleanup, securing 2 Convoy victories, one at Midtown and another on the Clintar map, in dominant fashion with scores of 2-1 and 3-1. Their aggressive playstyle and flexible team comps enabled them to adapt quickly and punish Shroud X's vulnerabilities. Envy won the match in a 2-0 series. NTMR started aggressively, but Envy adapted quickly and secured both maps without allowing a comeback. In Game 4 of Day 3, Rad Esports secured a 2-0 series win against Shikigami. Despite Shikigami showing early promise, Rad Esports' superior map control and well-coordinated rotations ultimately carried them to victory. The Marvel Rivals Invitational has delivered breathtaking gameplay and strategic depth throughout the Swiss system stage. From Day 1's flawless 2-0 performances to Day 2's hard-fought victories, every match has showcased the evolving meta of Marvel Rivals, demanding roster flexibility, map-specific tactics, and split-second decision-making. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing on social media, praising Envy's resilience in Game 3 and applauding Rad Esports' tactical prowess in Game 4. The broadcast team's insightful commentary has enriched the viewing experience, breaking down key plays and strategies that are setting the stage for an electrifying double elimination phase. In summary, the North American Invitational has already set a high bar, demonstrating skillful play, strategic creativity, and unexpected upsets. As the tournament transitions into the knockout rounds, the community and commentators are bracing for an even more intense matchups. Make sure to stay tuned as this tournament is just heating up. And as always, thanks for watching, Rivalers. Your support makes every match epic. If you enjoyed this content and missed our most recent video, check it out on screen now.